Good morning, friends. This morning thought is if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. This is a very significant thought and that is very useful in everybody's life. Friends, it generally happens that we are sometimes troubled by the perception in certain circumstances. This quote also emphasizes that if you really can't change the situation, then you have to change your attitude. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't really change it, then change the way you think, change the perception of your thought about that thing. See, it generally happens that there are circumstances that you don't like to handle that circumstances, or you, even if you like to handle, you fail to handle it, you fail to change it. If you can't change the circumstances, then change the way you think about it. It is also found in this, quote that it is a cornerstone of resilience and a stock response when you cannot control your circumstances. There are situations that you can't control the circumstances. That time, what will you do? If you can't control the circumstances, then this quote says that you change your perception about it. It is a cornerstone of resilience and a stoic philosophy, focusing on controlling your response when you cannot control your circumstances. Take action. If you have the power to change a negative situation or a negative work or a negative habit or a negative relationship, take action to improve it. Change perspective. If the situation is beyond your control, the past even unavoidable circumstances, pivot your mindset. By shifting your attitude, you change how you experience that situation. Stop complaining. See, there generally we people start complaining about the circumstances. The philosophy encourages us moving from a state of complaint to a state of agency and acceptance. This mindset is designed to reduce negativity and empower yourself. See, friends, there are innumerable circumstances where negativity empowers us. So we have to empower the negativity. The mindset has to be designed to reduce negativity and empower us to handle the situation with all the positive perspective. See, the perspective of life matters a lot. There are a number of people in this world who are very adamant about something. They are not ready to change their way, they are not ready to change their mindset, they are not ready to change their attitude. Because of that, what happens? That they go on suffering. So, whether it is a case of a family relationship, whether it's a case of business relationship, whether it is a phase of your progress, your prospect, or whether it's a case of students having certain failures or certain setbacks, they have to handle that setbacks in a situation, changing their mindset that it is a lesson to learn. Failures are the pillars of success. They should not think that, well, these circumstances cannot be controlled. No, you can control the circumstances. In a big family, what happened? That opinions differ. There are some people who are very constructive, but there are others are very destructive. They keep on, pulling your leg. Then what will you do then? If you can't change their mindset, then you change the way that yes, this is the world. We have to live with the people with different mindset, and we have to adapt them. We have to adjust with them. We have to make them understand that whatever is happening for the sake of the family. In this similar situation, if you are running an organization of 100 or 200 employees, and if your organization needs to have change of perception, because sometimes what happens that an administrator, a principal, or a director is very adamant about implementing something which might be productive for the institution, but more than productive, it becomes a hurdle. Then what should he do? He should change the way, and he should think about other way, and he should make an amendment of his thought. But he should change the perception, he should change the attitude. Because if once man attitude change, 100 people will start following him. So this is the case with real life also. In real life also, we are bound to face situations, we are bound to face obstacles, we are bound to face different types of circumstances, and then to handle and to, you know, overcome those circumstances and move ahead, it is important to have resilience, it is important to have change of perception as per the demand of the time. See, the present scenario, the entire world is, you know, stuck in energy crisis. Now what the countries of the world are doing, they have changed their opinion. The countries, they were buying, you know, oil, and you know, they are not able to supply. They have changed their way, and they are buying from those countries from where they have never purchased oil. But they have changed, they have to manage the energy crisis. They have made a link with several countries, and they are getting the supply of crude oil and other energy resources. Similar situation has happened with India also. India used to depend on Russia and some other countries, Iran and other countries, Gulf countries, for energy supply. But now India is seeking the help of several other countries for crude oil supply and other. This is because now the perception demands that no, we have to be flexible in our approach. We have to live a flexible life. We have to change our attitude, and we have to get the supply of the crude oil at any cost. And that is what we mean by that. If you really can't change the situation, if you really can't change someone, we have to change our way of thinking about that person. There are people in the society, we want to change them, they cannot change, they are adamant, they are bound to suffer, but they will never listen to you. What will you do with them? You think about that person in a different perception, that well, that person is having this aim, and that is the reason why he is adamant. Let him go the way he goes, and try to minimize your frustration on that person, and try to adapt and be flexible. Flexibility is the right way to live a better life. Thank you. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh. Thanks a lot.